I finished work at 7 a.m. and it's now 9:30. And somehow I'm meant to be fully conscious and functioning. This is going to be a bit debatable, but I'm here at Gatwick South Terminal with my suitcase in hand, running purely on caffeine and blind Christmas hope. This is either going to be a Christmas miracle or the start of a very tired travel blog. Either way, I can't wait to find out. Let's head inside and check in and get that boarding pass. I'll see you on the other side. So my first mission is to survive and get through Gatwick without blowing the budget. So I will have to treat duty free like it's the Terrifier house from Halloween Horror Nights. So basically, I'm going to have to walk through it with my eyes closed. So earlier when I said it was 9:30, what I actually meant it was 8:30. Already, my body clock is starting to jump ahead in anticipation. This is officially the most chaotic start to any trip I've ever had. Coming off my 8 straight night shifts, straight to the airport for my 11:20 flight to Orlando. My brain is currently around about 8% power, and I've had to activate low power mode. But Orlando is calling, and I'm absolutely going to answer the call. Eventually, after coffee.
Good. Okay, so our gate has just come up. So let's talk about the last trip. In October, I flew with North Airways, and honestly, it was fine. It was no frills. It got me to Orlando, and it didn't break the bank. So in my book, that was a solid 7.5 out of 10. So for this trip, I used travelup.com. They're a flight comparison site. I reached out afterwards, and we've partnered on this trip, so you'll find a link for them in the description below. Just to be clear though, none of my videos are sponsored. I pay for every part of this trip with my own money, but if anyone does want to sponsor me in the future, just give me a call. My phone is never on silent. I will link my number in the description below. Right, so I'm being called, I'm late now for my flight.
Finally on board. However, between getting coffee earlier, getting to the gate on time, I think I might have zoned out because I in fact was the last person to board. Never been something that's happened to me before, so I'm a little bit embarrassed of that now to sit on this flight. But we live and learn. So we are about to take off, so I'm hoping that this now means once I'm airborne, it's nap time. Okay, so the time is now 11:45, so we're a little bit behind schedule, but we're all on board. Flight safety check has been done, and we are hopefully hitting the runway very soon. I forgot to ask the cabin crew about when the meal was being served, as I had sort of planned on getting a nap in beforehand, but I think we just have to play that bit by ear. Now, generally speaking, it's usually a couple of hours into a long haul flight, so hopefully 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock maybe. But other than that, I'm going to try and stay awake for takeoff, and then it's nap time. Okay, so I'm on board, I'm airborne. I asked the captain so it's a bit confirmed which means that I said earlier so
I try to see where my luck goes. I just don't know how it slips out. There must be some kind of love. Every person could be you though. A pretty guy with a halo. But who am I kidding, please now? I gotta realize that you
So I've never really been one of those lucky people who can sleep for a whole flight. I'm more the get half an hour here, get half an hour there kind of guy. So, off the plane, I finally made it to Orlando. I'm excited to get outside to feel the warm breeze, the sun, and see the palm trees. Very excited now. This is where the trip begins. But of course, before we get this trip fully underway, there's one last hurdle to get through, and that's passport control. Right, and we're through. That was the fastest passport control and immigration process I've ever had at any airport, let alone Terminal C. Passport control here is usually a really long line, but now we're through. We're making good time. Thankfully, it's making up for this morning, but now off to get our car. Right, next up, to get our hire car and a little money saver for my wheels, the visitor toll pass. It's free to borrow, uses local toll rates, and avoids the car rental toll scams, which makes my bank account extremely happy. Basically, it's like a magic band for driving. You hang it on your dash, and as you drive through tolls, it zaps the barcode, and you are charged at the end of your trip just at the local rate. No daily charge, no minimum fees, no hyped up toll fee. It can really add up the savings if you're using a lot of the toll roads. So I'm here at Terminal C, and we were only here a few weeks ago, but they already seem to have improved the system for car pickup here. Yes, Terminal A and B have better queues and bigger desks, but the system here today seems much better, with a queue system that actually makes logical sense, with one entrance and one exit point, and the line is short, so this is perfect. Because this is basically a walk-on ride, I'm going to chance it, and for the heck of it, I'm staying here at Terminal C to pick up my car. Based on previous trips, I would have had better luck riding Battle of the Ministry twice, back to back. So my usual hack isn't here today, where I normally travel over to Terminal A, pick up my car. We're going to stick here with Terminal C and see if we can get this done really quick so we can get over to my evening and afternoon plans. Okay, so that's car rental sorted. Declined all the additional add-ons. Insurance was already included in my US car hire booking. US car hire also offer enhanced roadside assistance at the fraction of the cost of what rental companies charge. Something I always add, especially when I'm on longer trips. Now, let's go and pick up the car. And now, headed to where the car is parked. Can't wait to see what I've got. All I know is the car is located at lot C108. And here she is. Now, even though I originally booked for a standard compact car, I was given a free upgrade to an intermediate, the Kia K4. She's a little fancier than I expected, but she's got the key ingredients: CarPlay and aircon. The visitor toll pass. The important thing is, before you activate and before you leave, to add your vehicle registration number to your app. I'll do that for you now and put that on screen. Also, don't forget to hang your visitor toll pass on your screen. I like to stick it up here, but feel free to put it where you want. As long as the barcode is facing outside the car, you will get scanned as you go through. That is, well, that's it. After a full night shift, a mad dash to Gatwick, a long haul flight, a passport control victory, my toll pass pickup, and an unexpected surprise with getting my car at Terminal C really, really fast. I'm finally here at Orlando. I can finally feel it already. This trip is gonna hit differently. And tonight, I'm going straight to Magic Kingdom, because after losing all the footage from my last trip and after everything that went wrong, I wanted this trip to start with a moment, and a big one. A reminder why I started to do this in the first place. So I'm heading to Magic Kingdom, the first park of my trip, on almost no sleep, running on a bit of a sugar high and determination, and it feels perfect. This is it. The Christmas comeback officially begins. I'll see you in the magic.